What's up, guys? Peanut here. So I'm going to go ahead and review these Gearwrench roto ratchets. Now I have the 1/4 inch drive and I have the 3/8 drive ratchets. So let's go ahead and take a look at the part number if we can see it. Okay, for the 1/4 inch, 81224, and for the 3/8 ratchet, 81225. So I hadn't had my eye on these for a while, and I've never had any roto ratchets before. But this set, I've seen this set around like on the internet, Amazon and stuff, for about 50 bucks. And I have other ratchets, which I'll probably end up doing reviews on, but I thought, man, I already have flex head ratchets. I'm not going to pay 50 bucks for these. Then I seen that, they have basically these same exact wrenches in Crescent brand, and they're a little bit cheaper. Well, anyways, I was out tool shopping and looking around at Sears, and I don't know, it wasn't right. It might have been right around Thanksgiving. No, I don't know. It was in the fall. And they had these on sale, this set, both of them, for 29 bucks. So I went ahead and picked them up. And the 3/8, we'll start off with the 3/8 one, okay? The 3/8 one, I love it, dude. It's awesome. If you've never seen one of these, they swivel damn near, pretty much 360 degrees. I mean, that's probably like 320 degrees or something. But basically what makes these things so cool and so useful is that you can put your socket. I gotta get me a freaking tripod. Okay. You can put your socket, extension, whatever you need on there, your drive tool on there, and use this sucker like a freaking screwdriver to get your nut, bolt, fastener, whatever tight. And then if you need to torque it down, you just spin this around. Obviously, when it's on a fastener, you just spin it around and then tighten the sucker up. Same play with loosening it, you bust it loose, then you spin this thing around. When it's hooked to the fastener, you just, spin it around, and then you can take it off. And it ratchets like that too. So it makes it really handy. And I have had 0 issues out of this one right here. It's performed flawlessly. It's got, a pretty decent finish on the chrome. This all looks pretty good. The grip, comfort grip. I think that's the only way these come is in the comfort grip. And like I say, 0 problems, works good. I don't know the tooth count on these. It's pretty high though. It's definitely a fine tooth ratchet. Now, like I say, I've been really happy with the 3/8. This one has got something wrong with it. And I know I can probably warranty it. Maybe take it back to Sears or whatever. I give my mom does my bookworks for my business. I give her my receipts. So going over to her house or having her pay her to dig through all the receipts to find the freaking receipt to this thing, it probably cost me more than 30 bucks. Anyways, not really, I'm just kidding, but you get what I'm saying. It'd be a big pain in the ass. She lives in a different town than I do, and yada yada yada. It would actually cost me more than 30 bucks. But anyways, I digress. This thing works fine until you start putting, a little bit of torque on it, and then it wants to slip, and I can't remember if it's in forward or reverse. And I realized that these ratchets, you cannot, you know, put as much torque on them as a regular ratchet. But I'm telling you, you know, I know the difference in that, and I'm not, when this thing slips, it's not over, I'm not over torquing this little ratchet. So I don't know what's wrong with it. I took it apart. These are a pain in the fucking ass to take apart, I can tell you that. They got a little retaining ring or something in there, and they're a pain in the ass. But I took this little bastard apart, checked it out, everything looked perfect in there. So, and it's kind of an intermediate problem. It sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. So basically, I use it, but if I know that I'm gonna have to, you know, get something that's real tight, if I need to tighten something up real tight, or bust something loose, I have other ratchets and other options for that. But being able to use these, like I say, being able to use these like a screwdriver is pretty awesome. They work good. Now you can get these, like I say, Crescent makes the same exact, I mean, these are probably made by the same, these are all Apex Tools is what I'm trying to say. Apex Tools makes Gearwrench, they make Crescent, or they own Gearwrench, they own Crescent, and you know, the grips look the same and everything. So I would say that I would buy these in Crescent brand probably, unless you found them on sale like I did. You can also buy these from Napa Carlisle. Let's see. I actually have a Napa flyer right here. Let's see how much they cost at Napa. Now Napa is quite a bit higher than Gearwrench. Napa Carlisle. So, bear with me here. I should have had this. I just thought about it, so I had this ready to go before I start. Okay, here we go. So, here we go, right here, guys. Here's your Napa Carlisle ratchets. Now, I'm sure that these are a lot better ratchets than these. These are Chinesium. I'm sure these are made in China. You know, I'd be willing to bet that these are made in China. I'd be willing to bet that these are made in Taiwan. And you can see the price difference, you know. Both of these normally are $50. Just the 1/4" drive in Carlisle is $51, $66 for the 3/8 and $75 for the 1/2 inch. They're 100 tooth, you know, you see it, swivel head. So, man, I'd freaking like to have the 1/4" one in Napa Carlisle, but like I say, it's expensive. We might as well look at some of the other ratchets while we're looking at them here. There's your 90 tooth non-flex head, 33, 47, 67. Oh, that's the extra long ratchet. Here's the regular ones, and they have their locking flex head. Those two, that's interesting. Those two are 90 tooth. This is only 72 in the flex head. But honestly, I mean, unless you're dealing with something crazy, 72 teeth is plenty. $32 for that little 1/4" locking flex head. That's not too bad. And then here's their regular flex heads. And then you can buy their just their base ratchets or whatever. I would be willing to bet that these ratchets are not the same supplier as these, because these are substantially more money. So, and they don't have the comfort grip. So, but anyways, guys, basically I would recommend these. Is every single 1/4" Gearwrench, 1/4" Gearwrench ratchet out there messed up? No, I'm sure I got a lemon, but let me tell you something about Gearwrench. They make good tools, but their quality has went down substantially over the last couple of years. When Gearwrench first came out, they were awesome. A lot of their stuff was made in Taiwan. Now they've switched to China, and their quality's going down. And we'll talk about Gearwrench in several other videos, because I own a lot of Gearwrench tools. But basically, if you buy Gearwrench, make sure that you check out the tools on the shelf. Like if they're ratchets, make sure that this ratchet's smooth, and you know, if it's a swivel, make sure it swivels. If you're buying wrenches, make sure that every single one of the Gearwrench ends, you know, your box head works and that it's not flawed. You basically have to pick through them, because Gearwrenches went way downhill, and it sucks too. So, but anyways, guys, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.